Hello, everyone. Welcome to StreamHorseTV. I'm here with Hall of Fame jockey Ramón Domínguez, who has been on a little visit with Letruska, who is expected to be the favorite for the Breeders Cup Distaff. She's the pride of Mexico, and I've personally fallen in love with her. Welcome, Ramón, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Natalie. Hello.
Yes, so you were in the stall basically with Letruska a few weeks back. What was it like being near her up close?
First of all, she's beautiful. We had an opportunity to see her prior to the race at Belmont Park. She was just kind of taking a walk around the paddock to get used to it, and she was pretty intense. And my appreciation of what I thought is that she was sort of a long, somewhat skinny filly, and when I saw her from a close distance in the stall, it was totally the opposite. She was so strong. I mean, her shoulders were super big, and didn't really look like the same horse. So that certainly impressed me, first impression. And then when I got or tried to get close to her, she tried to let me know that she was a boss. Keep your distance. She was super sweet with the groom. But with me, she's like, I'm not sure about you. And at one point, she even tried to bite me. But just kind of respectful and just stay there, man. I don't know you that well. That's basically the signal that she was sending me.
Yes, she bites the camera and it's very quick. Even I missed it the other day. She has the cone outside her stall, right? And that's there for a reason.
When you see a cone like that in front of a stall, it means be careful, stay away. And typically it's horses that can be aggressive if you get too close to their door. Maybe they come out biting or try to kick you. So, and certainly she warrants to have that cone.
What were the most interesting things you learned about talking with Jose, her groom?
He has had Letruska for a couple of years, and the most interesting is the bond of trust that these grooms create with these horses. He can do anything that he wants with her. He can, mess with her while he's putting the tag, or if he needs to groom her, she's fine with him. But that's not the case with somebody like me that is an outsider coming in. She's like, I don't know this guy. And that is something that is fairly common among these amazing athletes. I mean, she definitely has an amazing personality. The fact that she can be very calm, and that's one of the things that Jose, her groom, his main goal is for her to be relaxed in the stall so that he can get to the races. When it's time to run, she is on her toes. And I had an opportunity before to speak with Irad Ortiz right after he won the Apple Blossom on her. And he said his primary goal also in the post parade is to keep her relaxed. And sometimes he has to jog her, and sometimes keep her away from the other fillies so that she's relaxed. Sometimes you will see her rearing up inside the starting gate. She's just ready to go. And we definitely can see how competitive she is. I mean, perfect example is on that race, the Apple Blossom. It is incredible still when I watch the replay how she came back. I could feel being on Irad's position. I'm like, she looked like she was beat. When Monomoy Girl passed her, I'm like, she's beat. And Irad went left-handed with his crop and hit her left-handed. And I still don't know. It seems like impossible the way that she came back to be this giant. So
Fausto Gutiérrez is so gracious, and even in that moment when she beat Monomoy Girl, he was basically saying it was an honor to race with her, and then an extra honor to have defeated her.
And I am so impressed with the way he handled himself. Very well spoken, but also so humble. You can have to want to root for the guy. He has been a champion, and by champion I mean he has won them all in Mexico, and he certainly hasn't let that get into his head. He when we had the opportunity to speak with him recently, he said basically that it's like playing a baseball game and you are batting a no hit, no run, and still you are 0-0 in the ninth inning. That's basically how he sees Letruska so far, despite all what she has accomplished. That he's not really sitting on his laurels. He's just want to accomplish now winning the Breeders' Cup with her. So I think that in some ways he's kind of looking at the glass half empty, but I can blame him because we are all like that when it comes to being competitive. And but this will mean so much not only to Letruska's team, to Fausto as a professional trainer, but as you said, to Mexico. And beyond Mexico is really all of the fans that she has acquired here in the United States while she has been winning these amazing races. So she's certainly going to be a favorite, a heart by so many people, including me. So it will mean a lot. She's sort of the underdog. No, at this point, she certainly has earned her spot to be the favorite on the race. But when you look at her trajectory, her history is just like Fausto described in that interview, sort of a Cinderella story.
The fact that Letruska had won, I think, 6 or 7 straight in Mexico before she came to Gulfstream, and won in the US. And then she rattled off a bunch more wins with 1 second. 2 She Dares the Devil, who she will face again this weekend. But what do you think about the fact that those races that happened in Mexico, even though she was undefeated, weren't really talked about when she got presented in the US as a contender in some of these grade ones?
Sometimes you see fillies or horses that have done incredibly well at a track that is really not one of the top tracks, and people just don't even look at them. But they still have to prove themselves. That's the main point. So regardless if the horse was undefeated at another track and done extremely well, there is always a little bit of skepticism when they come to face these top horses. And that was the case with Letruska, but she has proven over and over that she belongs, and not only that she belongs, that she is a champ.
And she really didn't miss a step when she jumped up in competition. Do you think anybody can beat her this weekend?
Absolutely. She's vulnerable. She's no. All of them are really. We're talking about the Breeders' Cup. These are the best horses in the world. She has proven to be a front runner. She likes to be in front of. That is her primary style. That's how she really runs her races. And she's gonna be facing other fillies. Buffer has 2 fillies that have shown to have speed. She Dares the Devil is a filly that she has beat before, but at the same time, She Dares the Devil in her last start, she showed a lot of speed. If the pressure is that intense, if the fractions are that fast, where a filly like the young Malata may be sitting in a beautiful spot, she's, on the other hand, the horse to beat for sure. The filly has been ridden by Irad, but then by his brother Jose, who won 2 Grade 1 races, and then back to Irad. And that's also very interesting. And I spoke with Fausto after Irad unfortunately got hurt Belmont Stake Day, the day before. And he was sort of laughing, and you can't help to laugh when he told us how Jose Ortiz got on Letruska. So obviously Irad couldn't ride her, but he said that Irad called Fausto, and he was like, well, Fausto, I wanted to know if, and Fausto said, listen, tell me who you want to ride Letruska. Well, I was thinking that perhaps Irad, tell me who you want to ride. Well, I would like for my brother to ride. Yes, he will ride her. So he was kind of just dancing around the bushes to tell him, well, being respectful to see his brother obviously can ride the filly. And so he rode her very well a couple of times, and she won. But then the filly came back to Irad. That was pretty cool to see. And of course, they are amazing jockeys, both of them. And despite how much they love each other, there is also a lot of rivalry. They want to beat each other so bad out on the track. One thing that I would like to ask Irad, that is occurring to me while we speak now, is whether his brother Jose paid him the agent fee for getting him on the filly.
You should ask him that. You should ask him that this weekend. And so pivoting to that, what can we expect from Exacta Box coming up soon with you and your partner, Jose Francisco?
Well, we're super excited because we now finally we are sure that we are going to the Breeders' Cup. So we will be there this week doing a lot of coverage, interviewing a lot of the jockeys, and also getting a lot of behind the scene moments that are so unique, whether it is jockeys or trainers, their impressions after the races, in Spanish, of course.
Great. And where can everybody check out Exacta Box?
Exacta box, they can go to our YouTube channel, and that's the best way. Certainly, they can get notifications if they are on Twitter. We typically post all of our programs on Twitter, but when they go to YouTube and they subscribe to the channel, also if they activate the little bell, they can get notifications, and that's the best way to go to the YouTube channel.
We look forward to the coverage, and we hope we will be able to bring you more of Ramon's behind the scenes interviews and commentary in the future on StreamHorse TV. Ramón, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us.
A pleasure. Thank you, Natalie.